Being able to hit your snipes in Fortnite is something that could change the momentum of a fight. You can heavily damage or even kill enemy players with just one bullet, giving you an advantage. Hitting your shots gives you the upper edge when it comes to winning more games. But what if you aren't the best player when it comes to hitting your sniper shots? Well, don't worry, because in this episode of Fortnite Battle Royale School, I'm going to be teaching you how you can hit more snipes in Fortnite Battle Royale. Being able to hit sniper shots in Fortnite is something that is crucial to have in your fighting arsenal. Many of you have probably seen the likes of Ninja, Dakotas, or Myth hitting insane shots and finding yourself wondering how you can also hit snipes like them. While it does take time and practice to achieve this level of sniping genius that they have, you can still work on improving your sniping to the point where you're almost, if not as good as them. The best way to practice is by taking a sniper shot whenever you have the opportunity, even if it's a ridiculous shot. Try and hit it. In this Fortnite Battle Royale School episode, we are going to go over the aspects of sniping, aiming methods, target types, and lining up shots. Before we get into this video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any more Fortnite Battle Royale School episodes. With all that being said though, let's get right into how to snipe in Fortnite. There are three main aspects that you need to consider every time you shoot with a sniper rifle. Those are bullet drop, travel time, and distance. Bullet drop is when the bullet falls over time compared to the initial location of the shot due to gravity. Travel time is the amount of time it takes for a bullet to reach its target from the initial shot. Distance is how far you are from your target. These three things play into each other every time you take a shot with either a sniper rifle or a huntsman rifle. There are two types of opponents that you will be taking your sniper shots on: moving and non-moving enemies. Many of your sniper shots are going to be on non-moving targets, so we are going to look at how these three things affect your shot when aiming for a standstill target. When you see your target standing still, one needs to approximate how far away their target is from them. The sniper rifle scope comes equipped with a handy tool that helps you approximating the bullet drop and where to aim to compensate for it. Gauging the distance is up to you, and the more sniper shots you take, the better idea of distance you will have. Once you gauge the distance and approximate how far that player is from you, you can then compensate for the bullet drop by looking at the little markings in the sniper scope. The main crosshair is where the bullet will be at 50 meters. The second little mark on the sniper scope is where the bullet will be at 125 meters. And the third line is where the bullet will be at the 250 meter mark. Knowing this, you can line up one of these three lines with the head of your enemy to get a headshot on them for how far you think the enemy is. Be sure to keep your aim still so that when you shoot the bullet, it doesn't accidentally get misplaced by your movement. Moving targets are some of the hardest shots to hit with a sniper. Not only do you have to look at the distance and bullet drop, but you also have to predict the movement and figure out the bullet's speed. This makes it very difficult to learn how to hit your shots on moving targets. Something that one also has to consider is what angle a player is moving at and the player's speed. This is extremely hard to find a good solution to due to there being millions of different scenarios. Therefore, one should keep in mind how to shoot someone at distance and try to look at players' movements to find patterns in how they move. With that information, one can guess where a player will end up and where they need to position their shot. If a player is running, you should aim about a full player's body in front of that enemy to hit the shot. If they are just walking, you can aim a bit closer to the player instead to hit the shot. When sniping in Fortnite Battle Royale, one can either trace their target, flick to their target, or line up their target to get the kill. Flicking is when one miscalculates where their enemy will be and therefore makes them quickly flick to their target. Although this is less consistent than tracing, it is very good to practice just in case you need to get a quick scope in and drag. You can practice this by picking a location and placing your crosshair away from it and then quickly snapping to the target. Keep repeating this till you get better. Tracing is when you follow a target with your crosshair and fire when you need to. When sniping a target in movement, you need to remember to trace about a body's width in front of your target to hit the shot. An easy way to practice this is by practicing in the pre-game lobby where you can find someone running around and trace in front of them. The final method is pre-lining your shots up before peeking to shoot. The way to do this is by using the camera angle to look over a wall or some sort of object to see when your enemy peeks up. At the same time, though, you want to position your crosshairs around where he will be once you peek. Once the enemy peeks, then you follow up and peek as well, shooting him, and this best works when dealing with standstill players. Being able to hit sniper shots is something that is essential to getting better at Fortnite Battle Royale. The best way for you guys to improve is by taking as many shots as possible and learning from each shot you miss. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Fortnite Battle Royale School, and be sure to drop a like if you did. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure to do so, as I'll be uploading more tips and tricks in the future. If you want to catch me while I'm live streaming, be sure to follow me on Twitch, link for that in the description below. It's been Ferox, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.